No, that one's really clean, isn't it?
Yeah. This is a great piece.
It's a sure winner, Katie.
It is. Hey guys, this is Katie with Vintage and Vinyl, and I'm so excited because the day has arrived. I'm finally meeting George, the antique nomad, Colleen from Fish Chick Finds, and of course, I'm going to see Alex and Aaron from Chapter 2 again. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. I'm headed out to Mount Dora, up to the Renningers flea market, and I can't wait to take you along and show you what kind of cool stuff we find. Yes, hi, my name is Katie. And
all right, what can you get started for you?
yes, wonderful. I'd like a grande cappuccino, please.
Okay, what else can I get for you?
A venti ice water.
All right, is that going to be a free today?
That will be all.
All right, it's going to be $5 even for you at the window.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So it is currently about 5:30 a.m. and I am getting my coffee from Starbucks, and that is a very important pit stop before we hit the road. You saw my order there, so absolutely love my cappuccino and cannot go without it. So that will make for a really great road trip, sipping coffee and listening to music, watching the rain fall. Look who I found.
You got me.
I got Alex and Aaron and the whole crew. Oh,
Tim.
hi Tim, Colleen, Fish Chick Finds here. And what'd you find for me, Alex?
This old suitcase that it's got an advertisement on the side, and it's got the pyrography, the engraved, burned in cats all over it. I thought this just screamed Katie. What is this called, Tim?
What would you say you would do?
The dovetail? Dovetail.
It's just gorgeous. Look at the lock on
And the
that.
handle. Oh my gosh.
So if this were not $249, I think this would be coming home with me.
Right. I think he said this was 1870s. I think is what he just said.
I think he said this.
Oh,
was
that
1870s.
1870s for the...
Oh, okay. Y'all were talking about.
Is it open? Oh my gosh.
It's got one little one hinge on the side here too that's like loose in the back, but like this one.
Oh, it opens.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Wow, that's a wonderful
one of the hinges
condition.
is loose right here though.
I would.
What year is this?
About 1885, 1890.
1885. Wow.
200 on it. It's a really rare advertising box.
And what's the advertising for?
It's starch, Hoffman's rice starch. It was a German product, yeah, in the 1800s.
Wow, that
It's
is
called
just
rice
incredible.
starch, that means rice starch, yeah.
Look at the
they used to probably
detail.
have, like a powder they cook with.
Look
at
at
one
that.
time.
Oh, so amazing. So Colleen and I are looking at this can, and
His
it
concerts
contains
were
no
Shame
hog
he had to die
fat,
too soon,
apparently.
but His music concerts were the best.
What in the world? This is amazing, and it's only
incredible,
35.
yeah.
That seems pretty reasonable, I think, for this.
My oldest son's like a big
Wow.
Flea fan too.
I love the graphics on that. Look at the old
The cow on
seam,
it, yeah.
an old tin seam like they used to do on all the oil cans.
Nature's gift
quart
from the
oil
sunny
cans,
south,
wow.
like a lot of lard to clog up your arteries, yeah.
But what if we wanted the hog fat in this?
Exactly.
I know.
Do they sell them with the hog fat?
Maybe. I'm not sure. That's pretty
That's
cool,
great.
though.
Like
I didn't know
Elvis
that.
would like hog fat, probably.
Yeah, probably would.
With his peanut butter and nanner sandwiches, you know?
So here's a little view of the Renningers flea market. This is sort of how it is. There's just aisles and aisles and aisles of tents filled with all kinds of vintage and food and great things to look at. And it is definitely overload here, but in the best way possible. So if you're going to do this, Colleen and I were just talking about how you might want to come for the whole weekend because you're not going to be able to see it all in one go. All right, we found the first jewelry box of the day, full of little brooches here. I don't know what kind of fun things you can find. Ooh, I do like the reindeer. Let's see, that one's signed. It's a nice piece there. Very cute. All brooches. Oh, they're $3. Okay, well, the reindeer might have to come home with us. Let's see what else is here. I love the idea that someone shared in my chat recently to use the clip earrings to hold ephemera. So I think that I'm going to be on the hunt for some clip earrings for some of my ephemera. That is a great idea. Got a little sled here. Some fun things. I love the feather. Little cart. That might be something Angela would like over at Dear Angela's Vintage. Ooh, look at that flower. That's pretty. All kinds of wonderful things in here. A little tiny scanner pen. And tons of brooches here. My goodness, this is fun. Ooh, look at the rivets on this. That one I think is really pretty with the white. That's a 1950s piece for sure. And then tons of rings in here. My goodness, this is fun. We might have to get these two things, folks. I don't know. We'll see where the day takes us. But lots of fabulous stuff here. Oh my goodness, guys, check this out. This is an Edison phonograph, and I've never seen one of these in person. I've heard about them, read about them, studied them. I have a bunch of the Edison gold mold record tubes, which are just incredible to hold these little cylindrical records. And I think it's so interesting that Edison invented this, and he really wasn't much for music. In fact, he said that jazz was for the nuts, and ragtime was absolutely miserable. He really invented this more as a way to play back your voice, sort of like a tape recorder in a way. And then this came along and it played music, and he just really never got on board. So it took many inventors to kind of help his invention come along, and we got the 78, and that was invented by German-American inventor Emil Berlinger in, oh gosh, 18 something I think. But it's pretty cool to see these in person and to see where it all started with music, and that is the cylindrical record. Ooh, we found some rusty, crusty stuff. Look at this fabulous lamp here.
Yep, it works too.
It works. 25. What about the typewriter
This
here?
one, 25.
$25 for the typewriter. Ooh, that one's fantastic. It's an old Monarch typewriter. I love the front of it. I was kind of hoping to maybe find an Oliver typewriter, but that is really neat. At $25, that's pretty good bargain. And then we've got this old telephone with the crank and the magneto in the bottom. That is really neat. Lots of cool industrial stuff here in this booth that's on this table. I love the little cast iron doggy. He is so fun. He looks like a collie of some kind. And I think Colleen and Alex and Aaron have gone that way, so I'm lagging a little behind, so I better catch up. But the typewriter caught my eye, and ooh, that's a very tempting offer. So Colleen just found this, and I've never seen one like this. It's a Coca-Cola clock, but it's advertising a funeral home. And it does appear, don't you think, that this was added? The decal kind of looks like it was maybe stuck onto this clock. I'm not sure. It's got a domed lid. We're kind of afraid to pick it up because the glass is totally falling out.
It's not even attached. Isn't that the hole for the...
Yeah, so I think that's loose, but it's $250, which for old advertising clocks isn't terrible, but since it's not working and you can tell it needs a lot of repair, I think it might have to stay here. Although I'm sure we both also noticed the little pixie guy next to him. Did he have a price?
He does not. I was going to ask.
Okay, yeah, Colleen found him, so we're going to see what Colleen finds out on him. And there's some other interesting things. Look at this old Firestone sign. I wonder if this is original. You have to be really careful with these old signs because a lot of them are made to look old, but there is rust in all the right places on the corner here where the rivets, the little screws would have been to hold it in. So it's possible that this is an original porcelain enameled sign. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love that. I don't need any more signs, but that one may have to come home with me. And then look at this lamp over here, you guys. These industrial lamps are to die for. They are these articulated arms. I love them. Great piece of industrial. There's a surgical lamp there, and then look at this. This one is amazing. Amazing. Oh, I just love that. What do you guys think? Maybe this needs to come home with me. I'm kind of a lamp junkie, and I love all these little industrial tabletop lamps. They're just marvelous. Yeah, I don't know what the price is and if it works, but I could get this working. Okay, we're gonna ask. We're gonna ask. Colleen is getting the little pixie guy. We don't know why he has a hole in his mouth. I'm not quite sure about that one.
He's a thumb sucker.
Yeah, he's a cutie though. And I got this lamp. Oh, I just think it's so amazing. These industrial lamps are totally my jam. I love the mint color on the side of it. Got a Lucky Strike 10, and look at this, you guys. This is such a cool advertising piece. It is for the Bank of Nova Scotia, and look at these paper calendar pieces that you change in and out. It says, when cards become worn or soiled, please apply for a new set. So you could apparently just change these out through this little container here. Isn't that nifty? I've never seen a calendar piece quite like this. Usually they're chalk or maybe a perpetual calendar type, but this is really neat. And of course, these things don't survive with these cardboard backs very often. So this is in relatively good shape. Made in Canada, $250, and I don't doubt that it's worth every bit of that. That is gorgeous. Oh, look at the razor. Is that Bakelite?
I think it might be.
Wow. This is a travel case. And it opens up.
Yeah, this one's really neat with the bottles inside.
Oh my gosh, this is really cool. That is amazing.
Very handsome. My name
Wow.
is Valentine.
Do you think that's the person's initials?
Might be. They had that engraved. FFF.
Oh, I'm Gaston.
That is very cool. I love cases and boxes, don't you, Colleen?
I absolutely do. So I was like, I must see this in
Yeah,
here.
I know. I'm that way
I
too.
thought it was a travel case, and I was like, but why, pray tell, would they have, unless it's like for a powder or something?
Yeah, maybe a powder or quite possibly a cocktail
That's true.
mixer set, but I don't know why those holes would be so small for a cocktail mixer.
I thought, well, why are we putting our salt and pepper in
Yeah,
the shaving
that's it.
paraphernalia?
Well, I mean, Maybe people went on a picnic that took this.
That's what I was thinking too.
It's beautiful. Look at the
Take your razor
leather
on.
handle up here. I love that, and the latches.
Yep.
That's fabulous.
Sure is.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Wish you could smell-o-vision on the YouTube. It's fabulous. It has that smell to it.
It has the vintage smell we all like. We've lost our crew already. We get so excited, don't we, Colleen? We're like stopping because it's
know,
like,
we do.
oh, shiny thing over here.
I feel like I have FOMO, so I feel like I don't see everything.
Exactly. And look at this peacock piece here. Holy cow. I've always loved these fireplace. Yeah, they're just gorgeous. No, not for 125 bucks. That's fantastic. Yeah. So Colleen, are you looking for anything today in particular?
I am not. I just came because I was just so excited that you were like, hey, I'm thinking of going on Sunday. And I said, all right, well, then I have to go.
Well, I'm thrilled to meet Colleen and to see Alex and Aaron again and George. And oh, I'm already seeing more advertising things that maybe I can't live without. That's how it is here. Oh, look at the sewing container. All the little threads in the glass cabinet. See, this is the stuff, guys, that makes my heart really happy. I have no room for this, though. But it is absolutely amazing. And check out the Sunshine Biscuit display. That is also cool as well. And all those old panoramic large photos. And Coca-Cola. Ooh, I think that's an old bottle rack.
Sure is.
How much do they want for it?
It's marked down to $200.
Oh, that's a pretty good darn deal for that.
It is.
That's nice. Oh, so many things. So many wonderful things. I'm really on the hunt today, guys, for a small industrial file cabinet to go by my bedside on the other side. I found one the other week, and so I have one nightstand, and now I'm looking for another. And this is one of the vintage lamps that's going to go on that stand. So I got to find another matching pair. But this guy's got lamps galore. Look at this. Oh, you guys, check this out. This industrial green porcelain lampshade. Yeah, that's the dream. I want a couple of those over my bar. But when you live in an apartment, you know, you're kind of stuck with the lights they give you. But these photographs are really cool. These big, long photographs. Amazing. This is a really, really interesting booth here, you guys. Just lots of cool advertising. And all kinds of little smalls over here. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, finials and doorknobs galore. And old boats. Oh, we got some pool balls here. Old ashtrays, uranium ashtrays. Tons of cool little stuff. Ooh, that gauge is cool. Look at that in the box. That's very cool. $50. Fabulous. All right, folks. Let's just see what else is about. This booth is full of costume jewelry, and look at this. This is a Trifari pin. They made a ton of these with the leaves and the faux pearls. I absolutely love it. This one is more specifically crown Trifari. Just gorgeous, and I'm really excited about this little bow tie. I think that is fabulous. They've got a grape cluster, beautiful porcelain piece. This one might be Limoges. No, but it's gorgeous. And then you've got this here, which is just fabulous. This old mourning style brooch. Don't know exactly how old that is, but there's some really neat costume jewelry pieces here in this case. And this is all sterling silver, so of course the prices are just a little higher on that. But there is tons of jewelry here at the Renningers flea market. Oh my gosh, look at that turquoise necklace. Holy cow, that thing is huge. And somebody just went by with a really loud car, so I have no clue how much of that you got. But I'm still on the hunt for jewelry for you all. And this is definitely a little more of a collector's market out here. But hopefully we find some brooches. The hunt continues. So they have tobacco tins in this case, and
Yeah, it's 150.
Yeah, this is a really
Now,
good
are
one.
are you blogging or are you
Yes,
buying?
I'm buying and filming. I collect tobacco tins, so people know. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this in person.
No, that one's really clean, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a great piece.
It's a sure winner, Katie.
It is. What? Oh, I see you have the handmade.
I do. It's not in great shape.
No, but that's a good one. I have
that's
this one, but
Yeah, well,
golly, that is fantastic. You never see this, folks.
Nope.
Never see that one. And you've got the JD
The Big Ben.
Big Ben. Yeah, look at that. That's
That one's clean.
gorgeous.
That one's clean too.
That one's
The
really
Big Ben
nice.
and this one came from the same person.
Same person. And what about this JD Dill's Best?
Bills. Now that's I know you know one, but this is the one that's so hard to find.
Yeah.
Because Dill's usually not real expensive. But this
No,
one's-
but that one's definitely a harder to find version.
Yeah, and it's pretty. I mean, it's presentable. It's a nice tin.
Okay, folks, should I do it? I don't know that I'll ever see this one again. That's the deal.
It's just hard to find them as clean as that one you got.
It is.
And what we pay for them is almost what you're paying. For
I-
'em. But
oh, yeah,
when we
I'm
find
sure.
that clean, we just have to buy them.
Yeah, because you guys you don't see this one.
We just don't get. We just
No.
don't make very much on
Okay.
them. That's okay. You know,
Well,
when
I-
we see somebody like you who really appreciates them.
I'll have to show you my collection, yes. Okay, guys, I think this is a winner. All right.
The one that says hand in the back, handmade on the top shelf.
Sample
Oh, this
orange.
lady's got some great things. Look at all these different flower frogs here. I love the little frog made out of bolts.
that's
He's
kinda
so
cute.
interesting.
Oh, I love
But all of these
Yeah,
flower
that one's
frogs are
cute.
fun. I don't ever see the oval ones much.
Okay, let's
And
take the-
I was just admiring this. This is a cool little spool cabinet. It is $145. So I think it's going to live here, but it is just absolutely amazing. I am getting that tobacco tin because I don't think I'll ever find it again. That one is a very hard to find tin. And check this out. Colleen loves this, and I do too. It's a long metal Coca-Cola crate container, and they're asking $135, which seems about right for something like this. This holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bottles, so a total of 12, so it's the larger ones. They've got some great advertising in this booth. Colleen definitely picked a good spot because she found that rare tin. So this booth is chock-a-block full of incredible advertising. And look at this Mechanic's Delight Smoke Chew Tobacco sign. Oh my word. It is a cardboard sign, $285, does not seem awful for it. And check out this. Oh my gosh. Look at this counter display for Sweet Cuba fine cut tobacco. That is in fabulous shape. And there is just tons of advertising, you guys. Look at all this beer, Breweriana stuff, and then we've got the velvet ice cream tray. And these bottles are amazing. Look at this stovetop polish, easy stove enamel. What is this one here? These are all antique bottles, stove brush set. Look at the paper label on that. Holy cow, you guys, National Brewery Company. Oh my gosh, this so far, I think, next to George's booth is one of my favorite booths so far at the Antique Mall. Oh yeah, look at the Coca-Cola. That is in almost mint condition, that tip tray. Beautiful things here. Check out the Mr. Peanut and the Bugler and the half and half. That's really lovely. Oh my gosh, I do believe that this is the booth George recommended. Oh, look at all these little buttons. Oh my gosh, isn't that just amazing? Look at the Bell telephone. Oh, I love the little pencil toppers here, the Morton Salt. What is this one? Acorn salve for corns. And oh, look at this celluloid advertising piece, ABC washer. There's a Edgeworth pocket tobacco tin. We got these gorgeous labels here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Have to say, this is pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, look at the little clinch rabbit tin. I have the larger version of that. That's from around 1800, I believe. And look at all of these star safety razors. And you've got the, oh, I love that, the devil powder seasoning. Good typewriter tins too. Look at this fine service brand, the Webster. I have these two. There's Clean Type. I don't have that one, so I might have to inquire about it. Let's see what else is here. All these little smalls. Oh my word. This is paradise for an advertising collector like me. What is this? Extra tough rubber. My goodness. All right, we're gonna have to inquire about the Cuba and all of these pieces over here. Just spectacular. All right, folks. We are at George's booth. This is amazing. Here is George in his natural habitat. Hi, George.
Hello there. Yes, this is me in my natural habitat, and I look kind of natural, I would say, after a weekend of sweating out here. But it's been so much fun. I'm so glad you came, and what'd you find?
Lots of cool stuff.
Oh
We got
gosh,
the
that's
sweet
fantastic.
Cuba fine cut. That came from your friend Dave.
Oh my gosh, I
Yes.
wondered if it was his. I thought it looked familiar.
He gave
Oh
me
my gosh.
such a good deal. And
Oh, I'm so glad.
check out this other tin.
Glad I introduced you because he is my mentor for advertising. He's just a great guy.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I know where you got this
recognize
one.
that, but this one is pretty amazing. There, I'll let you unwrap it.
Okay.
Show the people
The unveiling, yes.
the unveiling of this one.
Ooh, a pocket tin, wow. And
Yeah.
in really great shape. Condition is so important with old advertising, and this one's really clean. Just a very little wear there. Pocket tins are, well, for your breast pocket. And so a lot of times they got crunched and mutilated and used for screws and parts. So wow, to find this in this shape, that is super awesome. This red jacket's not a very common one, as I recall, either.
No, it's hard to find. I've been
Yeah.
looking for it for a long time, and the lady had it at a great deal. So
Oh.
I bought that, and I
How
bought
exciting.
the lamp too. Fun little lamp.
B. Payne Sons Tobacco Company, Albany, New York. Oh, I like the lamp. Wow, look at that.
I just thought that lamp was gorgeous.
Oh, that really is nice. Look at the detail. I like the greening in the background, which looks like intentional. Wow, this must be 1920s with that iron base, I would say. Yeah, very cool little gooseneck. And it says, wow, even this is, they use bronze and brass on everything. Oh, 1910 is the patent date.
1910, wow.
How cool.
Yeah, I just fell in love with that lamp. Now, would you assume that would be from a factory or from a desk? Or?
I think it was somebody's, it's called a desk light, and I think that they were actually made for home use because a lot of people started to have offices at home in the 1910s. It was a time when you know, the middle class was starting to start their own businesses. A lot of them worked from home. A lot of, you know, more people started to go to the school and college than ever before. So they were very popular, and student lamps in general. And that was just really cool.
Yeah, I love that one. Awesome to be here with George
I'm so excited that you came. I'm so happy. You're somebody I've been waiting to meet here. So.
Well, I'm thrilled. It just delights me. And the Renningers Flea Market has been a ton of fun.
Wow, look at it. It's giant.
It is. I mean, this is how big it is. It really is massive. And there is a flea market, too, on the other side we haven't been to. I mean, you really can't see this all in one day.
No, it's true. You'll just have to come back in February when we have the last big extrav of the season. And I believe that everybody else, at least the Chapter 2 Vintage Co. people are up there at the flea market, and they told me to tell you so you wouldn't get lost.
That's awesome. Yes, it's easy to get separated here. George, walk us through a little bit of your fun pieces in your booth here.
Oh, thanks. I'm so sorry to say that I've started to put things away because I had a bunch of Meissen and Dresden figurines, and some are 300 years old, and I just got really nervous about the wind. So you'll have to see sort of what we have out still. But this is a nice Blanco piece, and this is in the late 50s and early 60s when they actually etched Blanco on things. So you can look for that mark. It only was a few years, so that dates it in time. I've got several Sasha Brostoff pieces, and I've had a few people recognize and a few new people starting to collect, and that's really exciting to me because these all came out of a collection from Los Angeles of somebody who knew Sasha Brostoff personally. So
Wow,
It's neat to have
how
them come back
incredible.
on the market. And I especially like this one because this is the first factory mark before, because the second factory, I think this one has it, well, of course not, make a monkey of me, let's see here. Yeah, the later factory had a rooster on the mark, but this one just says Sasha B. And these colors, you would think this is from like 1975, but this is probably from about 1953, actually. So he was just way ahead of his time, and it's just fun for me. This a viewer sold to me, and this is from the 80s. I remember when these were in hotel rooms in Miami Beach. It was like Deco Revival, but now they're collectible in their own right, and they're lamps. So that's a globe.
How cool.
Yeah, it's really neat. And they sell for a couple $100. They're not a reproduction. They didn't do anything exactly like that back when they were new. Gosh, what else is there that's fun? The Remington statue is, they were doing these probably 30 years ago, but it's from the family's archives, and so they're allowed to do it. And the important thing is that it have its whip, because people lose these when they move, and without it, it's worth hundreds of dollars less, believe it or not.
Wow, the whip makes all the difference.
The whip makes all the difference. Well, that's true in many ways in life, I'm sure. So. What else do we have here? Gosh, I did put a lot of things away, but I still have some Roseville and Weller out that I got recently, and a Viking duck. This guy's kind of a sleeper. This is, I think this one's signed Broom. Yes, right there.
Oh, that's lovely.
And actually, I learned about this from Alex at Chapter 2 Vintage Co. I didn't really know this artist, but she had found one, and then I found one, and yeah, they are actually a big deal. They were made in New Hampshire about 35, 40 years ago. So.
And the black Wedgwood for Nate.
Yes, a little bit of Wedgwood for Nate. It's the only piece I have right now
navy.
That's interesting. Yeah, it's the navy, but I like the classical decoration. They say classicism is supposed to be coming back into style this year, so maybe we'll see more people catching on to Wedgwood.
It's spectacular, and that color is a little more unusual.
I like that color. It's more of a slate blue. You don't see it as often as the powder blue, so boy, this wind is...
It's something, isn't it?
It is something. I mean, I probably should wear a disguise. How's this one?
That looks great, George.
Now it looks better with my crazy hair.
Such fun. And you've got some beautiful jewelry pieces. I bought some brooches from George earlier.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad that you found some things. I still have some nice stuff. I've got to go up to New York. I'm supposed to pick up a big collection of jewelry, but I do have this. That's actually solid gold. That's 14 karat, and it's this fellow who's a designer in California.
Oh, how lovely.
And a couple of cameos. These are silver with gold wash, or just silver. I love butterfly wing jewelry. It's just such a Florida thing. It was a tourist thing, 60, 70, 80 years ago, and I just always gravitate towards it. So.
And I think this was marked Weiss, if I remember correctly.
That is Weiss, yes. And somebody told me recently Weiss didn't make any of their own jewelry. Have you heard that?
I've heard that they used Austrian crystal and that they outsourced to different designers, but I did not know that.
I think they did. They bought the crystal, they did the design, or they worked with the designer, and then the designer had it made for them, or they had it made for them. But I think Diella and Lister made a lot of their stuff, and Regency, and I think...
oh, Regency's great.
I love Regency, yeah. So it's good quality. I mean, I every time I buy Weiss, it sells, but I hadn't heard that before, that they didn't actually have their own production facility. So.
No, but you can tell the quality of a Weiss because it's just better than
it's
a lot of the
It's better
pens.
than a lot of stuff. It really is. It's so much about construction, isn't it, with jewelry? I mean, it's the look first, but then it's got to be well made, and you can tell the difference, and people just learn. And I got a bunch of the copper recently, mostly earrings, but it was just fun for me to pick up a bunch of the Matisse and Renoir and the original cards. I thought that was kind of neat that they'd never actually, it was some old store stock, so they've got their original price tags and everything. And what did they cost back in 1960? Let's see. Oh, it says do not polish.
Oh, that's
the
interesting.
Copron finish. Oh, they must have had a trade name. $3.
$3. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And what are they worth today?
Oh, probably $30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's just gorgeous. And then all of these bracelets are lovely too.
Oh, I like big and chunky and rhinestones, but I'm kind of low on rhinestones because you bought most of them.
I did. I bought most of them from George.
Yes, I'm a little low on rhinestones now, so thank you for coming.
Well, this has been fantastic, George. Thanks for being in my video and for being so kind. It was just an honor to meet you.
Oh, it's
I'm
so
thrilled.
great to meet you too. I'm so excited, and I can't wait till we get to go run around and do stuff together.
That sounds great. Hey guys, we are wrapped up for the day, and it was so much fun. Prices were a little high, but it was great to meet George, Colleen, Alex, Aaron, and all of the wonderful folks here at Renningers. And I hope that you guys stay in, stay safe, and binge YouTube. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.